Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO Research in Motion, Thorsten Heins.
Thanks. Hey, thank you so much for the warm welcome, and thank you all for coming here. Welcome to BlackBerry Jam Americas. Great you guys are here. There's actually no other place I would like to be right now because you embody the best of what BlackBerry is, and we will talk a lot about in the next hours of what it will become. What an absolutely exhilarating time it is. The mobile landscape is preparing for another shift. And with BlackBerry 10, we are at the start of a new era of mobile computing. Now, what does that mean? It means that we take the best of what you know and love about BlackBerry to expand beyond traditional mobile communication as we know it today. We want to leverage what you do and give you an expanded platform to build upon. And with BlackBerry 10, we are readying this platform for the future. Collaboration, sharing, productivity, and security are the must-haves of today's mobile platforms. But with BlackBerry 10, we now have the processing power close to a laptop in the form of a BlackBerry device. And with a simple user interface and a user experience, the flow that allows you to take action with the touch of one finger. Gone are the days of the in and out paradigm and the home button. We can't wait to show it to you on BlackBerry 10. We are readying BlackBerry 10 to build on our leadership, whether in communications, NFC, mobile social media, or collaboration in the enterprise. So take our leadership in social communications, BlackBerry Messenger, a vibrant and robust platform. It's used by 60 million people. And we have 60 million BlackBerry users using Facebook, as well as tens of millions of users on other social networking platforms with BlackBerry. And it's exciting that our ongoing partnership with Facebook has brought free Facebook trials to key markets like Indonesia, with others to follow. And BlackBerry users are now able to use Facebook Messenger in App World. All of this is going to grow and flourish in a BlackBerry 10 environment, as BlackBerry 10 brings all of these conversations together, and all of it will just flow across those conversations. You will see that. It provides an integrated and seamless view, a single communications hub. We call it the BlackBerry Hub, and allows people to naturally flow from conversation to action faster and easier with the touch of one finger. And in the enterprise, BlackBerry 10 is building on a strong foundation of increasing productivity, improving efficiencies, and enabling people to make the best, most informed, and timely decisions. It helps you to take action. BlackBerry 10 enhances collaboration and gives enterprise users the power to flow from each action seamlessly. Users are able to immediately see, gather, and share information that will allow them to be more productive and more efficient from anywhere. And don't worry, with our sleeker, lighter BlackBerry 10 designs, you can actually continue to use your existing standard micro HDMI and BlackBerry power connectors. So we all can save some money, right? What are we going to do with it? Better yet, we use that money to buy a few more apps from our global BlackBerry 10 developer community. How about that? So what's driving the power and innovation behind BlackBerry 10? Simple answer, it's you. For months, we have been asking our users, our partners, our carriers, our enterprise and government customers, our employees, and of course, our developers, how BlackBerry can better serve them. We literally spend thousands of hours talking to users around the world about what works for them and what doesn't, and what frustrates them. and how can we help them to use mobile computing technology to make their lives more easy and more efficient. And we listened. BlackBerry users will be able to do more, enjoy more, and live more. People want to be productive on the go. We've got that. We've created a platform that gives users insight and information with a single glance across more than just a traditional single screen. It's a seamless flow. And our customers want reliability, privacy, and they want to know the information is protected as both a corporate user and a personal user. Information protection, privacy, and reliability are absolutely essential as people include more and more sensitive data on their devices. And we've got that too. The BlackBerry Hub paired with the BlackBerry Flow of the new user interface still has the recognizable traits that we all love about BlackBerry, but it will soon be even better. That's the power of BlackBerry Balance and the BlackBerry Enterprise Service. Now, why do these two things matter? BYOD, bring your own device, is a reality. CIOs have embraced it. But security, privacy, data protection, there are still pain points for CIOs. We take that pain point away from them with BlackBerry Balance. BlackBerry Balance in BB10 separates personal content and corporate content, giving freedom to the users while still protecting enterprises and allow them to manage their assets and information fully encrypted, fully secure. With BlackBerry Enterprise Service, organizations will have one unified console view of their complete mobile infrastructure so that an IT manager can have support and security for every device in their enterprise, regardless of whether it's a BlackBerry, which we prefer, or any other smartphone or tablet. So with BlackBerry Enterprise Service, developers will have a safe, secure connection behind the firewall without having to build this into the application. And what BlackBerry users want is a keyboard they can actually really type on, whether they're in the back of a cab or running through an airport and need to take action even before they reach a gate. And they want that keyboard experience on any type of hardware interface, whether it's a traditional QWERTY or whether it's a touch screen. We've got that too, and you'll see it. BlackBerry has always been crazy about keyboards. We have always been famous for the keyboard performance of BlackBerries. And we have been the best in the industry. And with BlackBerry 10, I promise it will just getting even better. We will take predictive text to a whole new level of an incredible, personalized, spectacular experience, way beyond any dictionary or any other predictive text that is out there today. And all that comes with an amazing typing experience on the BlackBerry 10 virtual keypad. So, productivity, reliability, security, multitasking, and keyboard. We've always done these things well. And with BlackBerry 10, we take those strengths to the next level. We have woven together mobile life by bringing together communications, the internet, people and events, multimedia and social networks like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Foursquare, and even more, to give users immediate access to the information they need and want. And then we gave them the ability to take action on that information. No one should have to launch one single application. It just should be there, wherever you are. Readable, shareable, and accessible. No more in and out of apps. People no longer in BlackBerry 10 need to worry about what app to launch next. They just flow between all these apps seamlessly. And make no mistake, we have the must-haves. An amazing camera experience, enhanced multimedia features, and for sure, a leading communications platform. And wait until you see and try out our new browser. In fact, we have focused significant time and energy on making sure our users will have a killer fast browser experience. And the BlackBerry 10 browser already leads in HTML5 scores with the best score in the industry, better than any desktop browser, and we're focused on keeping that leading spot. We're committed to making BlackBerry 10 a true inflection point in mobile. All of us have seen these important points in technology, right? The move from analog to digital, the move from 2G to 3G, and now from 3G to still young 4G networks. BlackBerry 10 introduces a shift to true mobile computing. And that is why we have built a new platform on a whole new architecture, from ground up, and not just a new device. That is the reason. We believe in mobile computing and the huge opportunities it has for all of us. And make no mistake, we're also focused on selling devices. We still want to build BlackBerries, and we still want to provide that great experience to all of you and our customers out there. And we're lining up carriers to get ready to deliver the first BlackBerry 10 devices to you. And all of the BlackBerry frameworks, such as aggregation, the sharing framework, and adapting that you will see in BlackBerry 10, they can be easily applied to other domains of mobile computing. They are within the architecture. They're not features. They're an architectural component of BlackBerry 10. So think about connecting cars to service stations or the dealership, or mobile computing in hospitals, providing doctors with immediate information of their patients when they go into the briefing, transferring tests, providing analysis. And in hospitals, efficiency is about saving lives. It's not about saving times. So huge opportunities for all of us in those vertical industries based on BlackBerry 10 mobile computing platform. So that's why we invite partners, customers, and developers to join us in this exciting new domain of mobile computing. With BlackBerry 10, we changed one major approach to the market. Our approach to BlackBerry 10 is very much and was all about partnership. We are finding partners around the world who are leaders in their areas, and our incredibly talented developers are working around the clock to bring the best capabilities and features to BlackBerry 10. What you see is simply the best of the best, all built on a platform that allows us and you to take mobile computing in a new direction over the next decade. And that is what has me, my leadership team, and the incredible people working at RIM so excited about what we're doing right now. And let me tell you, carriers are also excited. They support BlackBerry 10. They have said that it's beyond their expectations. They've said it's a spectacular user experience. They have said it's incredible. They have said it's different and better. And they are already expressing their commitment to BlackBerry 10. So I've just come in from Southeast Asia, where smartphone adoption is actually really going through the roof. And the BlackBerry adoption rate is outperforming and is outpacing the smartphone adoption in several of these markets. This stop in Southeast Asia was the latest stop in a carrier roadshow that is taking us around the world to talk with our partners about BlackBerry 10. We, and I and my team, we have been on the road now for 3 weeks, really road warriors, country by country, city by city, customer by customer. And we're still counting them. And we will continue to meet with carriers and customers with more and more to come in the coming months. But it's not just our carriers that are getting excited about BlackBerry 10. We've met with many of our top enterprise customers, and they too are excited about the potential of BlackBerry 10. In fact, some of these enterprise customers are already beta testing BlackBerry Enterprise Service 10. They see how BlackBerry 10 combined with BlackBerry Enterprise Service and BlackBerry Balance allows them to take their business and the mobile implementation of it to the next level. They can now more easily manage all of their deployed devices in a secure environment and give employees the flexibilities employees want. And actually, it has been great to see people get excited about holding the first actual BlackBerry 10 retail devices in their hands and watch them explore the software and user interface on their own. They are experiencing the potential of BlackBerry 10, and they are looking forward to joining us in the launch of this new platform. It's a simple thing, really, but when we talk about an integrated mobile computing experience, this is exactly what we mean. It should be as seamless and as natural flowing as possible. It should be predicting what you will want to do, and it should be adapting to your specific needs. And developers, more than anybody, have embraced the power and potential of BlackBerry 10. Because almost daily, somebody will highlight a new application to me. And it's impressive to see how far you guys have come in the past 1.5 years. The update to the BlackBerry 10 tools that we are releasing today will help you continue creating what promises to be some of the most engaging apps in mobile. We have made sure to download early apps developed by some of you right here in the room to give our partners a taste of what customers can really expect at launch. And Franck Boulbin, our new Chief Marketing Officer, is working with his team on a huge globally integrated marketing campaign, including special opportunities aimed specifically at helping you market your apps with BlackBerry. And we're just a few short months away. BlackBerry 10 is on track. Our sales forces are getting ready. Beta devices are in testing. Carrier lab entries will start next month. By showing the world how BlackBerry 10 unites elegant devices with a flowing user experience that is based on a future-proof mobile computing platform and our strong alignment with the carriers, we are making believers out of our partners. And we're also making believers out of those who actually have previously written BlackBerry off. You will hear from Christopher Smith and Alex Saunders today about the amazing work their teams have done in the past year to completely reinvent our tools and your experience with them. We understand that the BlackBerry platform was not always easy to develop for, but those days are gone. You told us what you needed, we listened, and we made the changes required. You stuck with us, and we thank you for your support and for your enthusiasm. We will succeed together. We are committed to building an entirely new and flexible platform with great toolkits that help us to succeed, that help you to succeed, and in the end, what really matters, that help our customers to succeed. Success is very much a common thread when you talk about our users and our platform. What distinguishes BlackBerry is that we don't define success for our users. BlackBerry 10 is an environment that allows and enables them to achieve what they want on their own terms. And we've also built a platform that allows you, the developers, to succeed on your terms. And make no mistake, we from BlackBerry, we are dedicated to your success. Because we know that your success is our success. No doubt, ladies and gentlemen, BlackBerry 10 is our most important launch ever. And it is the most exciting launch I've ever led in my career. And as I mentioned, we are getting a positive reaction from everyone we showed the incredible elements of BlackBerry 10 to. And I could recite some more quotes of what we've heard, but I've learned one thing in this job, actually learned it a little bit earlier too, is that showing is better than telling. So I would like to invite Vivek Bhardwaj on stage with me and to show you some more about BlackBerry 10.
Thank you, Thorsten.
Amen.
It's great to be here.
Great to have you back on stage, man.
Thank you.
So now from day one, our software and design teams have been focused on reimagining the mobile experience and have been motivated by simple but yet powerful concepts. We call it, and remember and mark those words, you will hear them again and again. We call them the BlackBerry Hub and the BlackBerry Flow. There's a whole new user paradigm in BlackBerry 10 that will excite every one of us. So why don't we start with a very simple action on the new BlackBerry 10 devices, which is just simply bring it to life and wake it up, Vivek.
Yeah, sure. So BlackBerry Flow starts from the moment you wake up the device. You can see the lock screen, there's notifications, even my next event. But if you look at how I can touch the screen and control every area of it, and you can see how it just flows as I wish to lift it up.
That is great. Now, this simple gesture that Vivek is showing us, that allows a lot of very sensitive controls in many other applications on that device. Looks simple, but it is a fantastic control mechanism. Okay, so now we're awake with BlackBerry 10, and now BlackBerry 10 users want to take action. So how do they do this, Vivek?
So action is really important, and that's why we invented the gesture called BlackBerry Peek. And you can peek from any application. So if you see my calendar application, I'm able to pull it up, and there's all my notifications. It allows me to minimize the application, not close it, and continue to get back to what I was doing in one single motion. But not only that, we've made sure that Peek is available everywhere. So it doesn't matter if I'm in the second app pane or right at the end. You can always peek.
So actually, Vivek has one thumb in his pocket. He's doing this with one hand, with one thumb only, actually. Think about you running through an airport, right? You need to take action. It's that simple to get to this BlackBerry hub where everything comes together that matters to you, right? Really, really exciting. So if we think about how to use this in the BlackBerry Flow and the BlackBerry Hub, how do you deal with integrated messaging, calendar performance? Show us how it works, Vivek.
Sure. So getting from Peek to the hub is really easy. I continue to pull up anywhere on the screen, and I'll just move along to an app. And if I move across to the right, you can see the BlackBerry Hub underneath, always accessible in this single gesture.
So please understand that wherever you are on this device, Vivek, right, whatever you do,
Absolutely.
right, it is this one single swipe gesture that gets you to the BlackBerry Hub, that gets you into action from wherever you are, correct?
Absolutely. And as I get into the hub, you can see everything's integrated. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, my email, BBM, everything is inside this entire hub.
And the way it works is you decide what gets in your hub, right? It's not being imposed on you. It is your decision of how you create and how you build that hub, correct?
Absolutely. And with BlackBerry Flow, it just makes it so easy, as you can see.
Look at that.
Moving across between different accounts.
It is amazing. I love it. And again, watching Vivek and what he's doing, please recall that he has not called any application yet, right? He does everything that he's doing within this hub and with this spectacular BlackBerry Flow user paradigm.
Exactly, but it doesn't stop there. We looked at the BlackBerry Hub and we wanted to understand how could we make every single notification really important. So events are just as important as messages. So now I can peek in the hub to my events. And then I can actually click on an event and you can see that information. I get details, people at the meeting, and the beauty is I've never left the BlackBerry Hub.
There you go. This is it. It's amazing. You even haven't seen an application grid yet, right? So with this one single gesture, you're in. You're in, and you're always in. And this hub is actually not a feature. It always runs on top of the platform.
Exactly.
Right? It's intrinsic in the architecture, right? So what else can we do?
So let me show you a little bit about the BlackBerry Calendar. We've not only integrated Flow inside this, but you can see that there's multiple views, whether it's agenda, people, or schedule. You can see how I can kind of move through day by day. I can even switch to people view. I get a list of all the different people I'm going to be meeting that day. And then I can also move to week or month, where the bigger the date, the busier I am. And you can see I'm pretty busy this week.
Yeah, I hope so.
But not only that, I can peek down, and I can move across between 6 months ahead as well, which I'm probably busy as well at that time. So as you can see, the minute I go into an agenda and I go to a meeting, we wanted to make sure that information is there. So again, straight from people, I can select an individual, and there you go. You can see all the integrated information, the connections we share on LinkedIn, the web page, or the Twitter, or the Facebook feed, or even the company information of this individual. We actually pull all of this information down so that you actually have everything you need to hand. And even an activity timeline. So whether it be LinkedIn connectivity or the last time you went for dinner, you've got that information to hand.
So think about, right? You're running for a meeting. Think practically, running for a meeting, and we all try to prepare for meetings, right? Sometimes we just don't have the time because, we're back to back. You're someone in a cab heading to a meeting. What would you do in order to get all that information around your meeting? You would have to go into context. You would have to go into browser. You would have to search the company. You would have to search on your social channels,
exactly.
right? You would be in and out, and really just crisscrossing everything. Here, it's one fingertip, and I get updates about that person and the company the person's working for. One hit with a thumb, one-handed, can still carry my bags and rush to an airport, right? But that's not all. I can actually look at all activities that I had with this person in the past and that I will have in the future as well. BlackBerry Hub and Flow. That is the new spectacular user experience. No more application grid and no more in and out. No more brain occupied with, damn it, which application am I using right now, correct? You don't have to think about it anymore.
Absolutely.
It's magic.
So why don't we show a little more?
So let's talk a little bit about BlackBerry Messenger, BBM. Great feature, huge uptake, great social network that we're using, right? And huge responses to it in Asia Pac. People actually use their BBM, use their PIN to identify themselves as an individual. So let's look at BBM in BlackBerry 10 for a second.
Sure, and I believe BBM's now actually in the English dictionary, which is incredible. So,
right. yeah, right.
So let me take you through BBM on BlackBerry 10. You can see how we've really brought the interface of flow and made sure that everything looks beautiful, whether it's a chat or even your contacts. You can see how everything looks so visually beautiful and stunning. I can move through all my different contacts and even my chats. And the minute I go into a chat, you can see the keyboard is ready to go. And I can start typing straight away. And let's see. There. I'm always running late. Okay.
Oh, you don't.
Okay, I'll be there at 11. There you go. And what's great about this is we've also integrated emoticons into the keyboard. So I type on the section there, and you can see how the emoticons come into place. I can pick one, send the message, flick straight back to the keyboard. It's that easy.
One thumb, right? Easy flow, right? Natural, intuitive, right?
So you've seen some of the BlackBerry keyboard. We've talked about next word prediction. We've talked about contextual awareness. And you saw me flicking the words up to screen. But how about we show some more? So one of the things we noticed about BlackBerry users is there's around 30% today of BlackBerry users out there who type in more than one language.
I'm one of them. German and English, and some French.
So one of the things we wanted to look at is how we made it really easy to type between different languages. So now on BlackBerry 10, you can see I start to type Spanish. I can switch to English. And I'll even throw in some French. And that's probably the best I can do on French. And I was never good at it at school, to be honest. And you can see how the next word predictions have tailored for every single language, right? Without any incorrections, everything's there.
I mean, I understand what you just saw. This is multi-language text prediction, phraseology. I can write German and English words in one sentence, and the device will understand what I'm doing, and it will not force me into one other language. It will also not force me to toggle between languages. It knows who I am. It actually knows which languages I'm working in, and it understands my personal text and style, and my grammar even.
Exactly.
So I'm still working on it.
One of the things you may have noticed as I opened up BBM actually is something we call active frames. So now, without even having to go into the application, you're always kept up to date. You can see here, a friend of mine has just changed their display picture just 2 minutes ago. And it continues to keep you updated in so many different BlackBerry 10 applications.
Yep, I think we could go on for hours. There's so much more to show. But I think we got to stop this one here because I also want to talk a little bit about enterprise and bring your own device to work. That is a trend that is out there and that has manifested itself. So that's why we innovated on BlackBerry Balance. So what BlackBerry Balance is doing, it actually allows you to have really two separate identities on one device. And those identities are separated down to the OS level because we have this multi-threaded OS as part of BB10, right? So you're fully secured down to OS level on your corporate perimeter, and you're fully secured and encrypted on your personal perimeter. Let's take a look at how this works, Vivek.
Sure, so by incorporating BlackBerry Flow, all I do anywhere on any app screen is just pull down. And you can see, as soon as I go into work, everything changes. The wallpaper, the interface, the applications.
Now that's the CIO talking to you, right?
Absolutely.
Saying what you can use and what you cannot use, correct?
Exactly, and it's that easy to just go back and forth between the two modes.
There you go. Right. There you go. Can you do the video?
And not only that, actually, we also have an app world for work. So it's a dedicated client that your company wants to provide the apps that you can only use. So you can see here that app world for work is all my applications. I can move back. I can even launch the brand new BlackBerry 10 app world.
Here you go. You have two, right? This is how this device works, right? You have even two videos now, basically two app worlds on that screen, and either one you pick, it gets executed on the perimeter it belongs to, it's associated with. No more in and out of personal versus work, right? I can hit the personal application world, and here I go. I hit the corporate app world, and here I go. The device executes on those two totally separated, highly secured perimeters. That is fantastic for CIOs because it takes this pain point of security protection of corporate data away. Exactly. And once you leave that company, you know, they just wipe the data, and here's your personal device, and work just disappears, right? Amazing to see that. So many more innovations to talk about. Now, we got the device awake.
Yep.
We went through some actions. We went through the BlackBerry Hub. I think you have an idea of what this BlackBerry Flow is all about. Right now, haven't even used the upgrade yet, right? So how do we put it to sleep when we need to go to sleep?
Which is pretty late these days. So you'll notice with BlackBerry Flow, I've obviously woken up the screen, but then when I want to put it to sleep, I just pull down.
It is so cool.
And you know what? I'll even set an alarm.
Look at that.
I'll be up early tomorrow.
Vivek, this is really amazing stuff. Thanks for working so hard on it with your teams.
I'll get back to it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, great guy, working day and night, like many others in BlackBerry and RIM right now. Fantastic people to work with. So clearly, what we've shown you right now is just a glimpse of what is coming. This is not all and everything that is in BlackBerry 10. There's much more surprises, and we kept a few of them for launch to kind of keep the excitement going. So we're still up for some really good news and some more innovations on BlackBerry 10. But what we've shown you today on BlackBerry 10 so far is designed to support all of you in building integrated, social, and beautiful applications on BlackBerry 10. And later today, you'll be able to download a software update for your Dev Alpha devices. And that's right, some of the features you've just seen, they will be in your hands today. Lots of progress, but the individual pieces are not the point. The real spectacular element of BlackBerry 10 is how do they work together. BlackBerry 10 is much more than the sum of its parts. It's all connected through the easy, intuitive BlackBerry Hub. And then it gets to use and to work by the magic and spectacular BlackBerry Flow user paradigm. Let me change gears a bit. You can see by the steps that we've taken over the 9 months since I was named CEO of Research in Motion that we recognize the need for change. There is a new culture at RIM. There's a new energy, and there's a lot of fighting spirit in this company. The developer relations team under Alex Saunders is reinvigorating our developer community. Christopher Smith's team has created a tool set for developers that allows for unrivaled differentiation in BlackBerry applications. Our partner alliances team under Marty Malik is creating excitement for BlackBerry 10 in leading brands. And our platform teams, under the leadership of Andrew Bocking, Sebastian Marino, and Rob Payne, are right now building a true mobile computing platform. Our amazing leadership team includes marketing, telecommunications, and technology veterans from all around the world. We are truly a global company. These teams and all of the remarkable people at RIM are focused on the things that we, and we alone, do best. And that promise, that focus on what we do best, will not change ever. Every action we have taken is intended to bring the power of BlackBerry to the user and to give them the best mobile experience in the world, nothing less than that. And make no mistake, we're absolutely committed to that, as I know you are as our partners, and we will do it together. We know as we work toward the launch of BlackBerry 10, we must look into the future. We must understand how the years ahead will see changes in the way we live and work that are no less significant than the changes we all went through in the last decade. No one will argue that the changes in communications over the past years were in large part because of BlackBerry. And we have a vision that defines what we will deliver of the new next coming decade. In fact, RIM and BlackBerry is already involved in automotive, healthcare, transportation, energy, manufacturing, and other sectors. And we have already acquired quite some knowledge in these spaces. And BlackBerry 10 will be a ready part of these systems. And as we make those technological advances, we must not lose sight of the reason why they matter. They matter because they serve people. We have added more subscribers in the second quarter to our subscriber base, and we have grown our user base in the second quarter to 80 million users. And at its heart, BlackBerry always delivered a solution that exists to engage people, to bring them together, and to empower collaboration and success. BlackBerry allows people to share their life and to share it simply. We will achieve so much together with BlackBerry 10 because it's not about isolation. It is about conversation. It's about engaging with the world around you and not shutting it out. We are laying the groundwork for a fundamental change in how people communicate, collaborate, work, and engage with each other. This is a platform. BlackBerry 10 is a platform that helps people achieve goals, to influence and to motivate others. We are convinced that the BlackBerry 10 platform will shape the next 10 years as profoundly and positively as BlackBerry shaped the last 10 years. And to do this, we are listening. To do this, the company is laser focused. We're excited about our future. We are fighting. Join us, and thank you all.